and welcome back to today's episode. So today we are going to talk about houses, but very, very weird ones. Let's start immediately. Type of house number one, monolithic domes.
Let's pause here. Maybe when I said domes, you think about this one. Wonderful. Or this one. No, that's not the right answer. Or maybe you're thinking about this other one, which it does exist. It's a sort of a hotel somewhere in France, I think. But no, that's not one. No, it's not this one either. We are talking about other domes.
Those are produced by EcoShell. I feel like advertising them, but anyway, EcoShell, right? And those are domes that are able to resist to tornado, earthquakes, fires, and insects. They are made of cement and steel. They have high energetic efficiency. They are fireproof, mold-proof, insect-proof, and they only cost $1,500. I feel like they're a little too small, but that would be ideal, like to start off with, like just having your house that is waterproof, tornadoes proof. I don't know. I would totally think about it. Yeah. Somebody has said also that, I'm crazy to, even want to live there, but I'm like, it's proof, like it's waterproof, it's, everything can happen. You're not gonna be, scared, my house can be destroyed and things like that. But anyway, let's move on. Point number two, or house, I should say, number two. This is known as heliodrome. It's a very weird structure. It is found in Strasbourg, France, and it is a house that you see in the picture. It's always shadowy in summer, and it has a lot of windows, so that warms the environment during winter. And that is a house. I mean, I don't know how it is structurally inside, but I'm very curious, right? I wonder if it is actually possible to go ahead and have a look inside, how it is structured. I don't think so, though, but okay. Then house number three. Oh, this is very funny, but also like, it makes you think a lot. Liu Linqiao has built his own house that you guys can see here. It's high 1.5 meters, large 2, weighs 60 kilos. He brings the house on his shoulder because it's like, you can kind of do it and undo it very quickly. It's made of bamboo, plastic, and bed sheets. And he has done that because he sells recyclable bottles to recycle, and so he walks 20 kilometers a day to go back to his original house. And then we go to Pian-Medoc. So we are in France, and this is a tree house. Now, this tree house is inspired like the one that is in Germany, in Garden, is inspired by the Combine in Indonesia. They build houses that are elevated 50 meters high. That's like huge, 50 meters high. And then they have to like climb down, to eat. That's impressive. I mean, I understand that they do that because of the jungle where they live, and because, the circumstances of the environment. So that's the only way for them to be protected. But that's huge. All right. Other house that in Kerala is known as Kettuvalam. Those are boats made of knots, and the knots are created with coconut fibers that apparently are very, very resistant. Resistant, yes, but never like the houses built in the rock, in the volcanic rock in Turkey. They are built on a 2-story level. So basically we have upstairs, the real place where people lived, and then below they had places where they could celebrate religious ceremonies. And I want to say that's pretty much like what happened in Matera. So basically those houses are the same that were built in Matera, but there you had at the first floor basically the house, the true house, and then underneath the animals, until of course they kicked all of them out of Matera. Now then we have Soas, which is Spain. Those are seasonal workers that work in this region of Castilla-La Mancha, and they do grape harvest, and they reside for that period of time in bottles, right? And so they're like huge bottles of wine that are empty inside, and they're filled with like a mattress or something, mattress looking like object where seasonal workers can sleep for a short period of time. Then we have TP. Those are, you know, typical of Indian Americans, so of Native Americans, or they were most likely. And they're like 15 meters high sort of tents where they would, you know, reunite and organize themselves, right? And here there's the typical disposition that's like the circle around the central pole. These structures are repeated in some tribes that are from the Amazonic forest, for instance, in that of Yanomami, but their tent is where they sleep, and it can contain up to 200 individuals. And there are other tribes, more nomadic, and they will build houses that are very temporary, made of twigs that are braided, that are entangled, right? And then the twigs, the little branches, are covered by leaves, like pygmy do. And then finally we have two other weird houses. One is an igloo dome that was built by Antti Lovak. The architecture here is a Finn guy. He built this igloo dome in Teolsumer, which is like near Cannes, and it's like a very weird like shape sort of construction that you guys see it right now in the picture. And finally, that's probably my favorite, so I'm gonna open and close with the same kind of theme. This building right here, it's a house, was built by Eugene Tsui. This house is fireproof, waterproof, soundproof up until 50 decibel, doesn't have corners, and doesn't contain anything that is sharp. So I find this unbelievable, but like very nice. You know, I like kind of sharp. I don't mind sharp, but you know, sharp objects, you know, and some, you know, not everything to be round in the house, but somehow I like the house, I like the construction, I like the building. So I want to know, what was your favorite house in this list? So please let me know. Of course, I've missed some important details. For instance, there's a crocodile house somewhere in Africa that has been built, and there's one in Nigeria, in Abuja. And this house is like a normal looking house, except that in the roof at a certain point there's like an airplane. Now it's half of an airplane and it's not a real one, it has been built, but basically the roof is made of a, you know, or was built with the shape, half of the roof with the shape of an airplane. So guys, I want to know exactly what you think, so don't forget to comment. That's very important. And then if you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to receive every new update. We are going to talk some more next time. For today, that's all. Love you. Bye.